What's up, guys? Track Outlaws here, and welcome to today's episode. Today we are looking at what cars we have and what new cars we are going to be getting, or that I already have. Basically, I've been offline for a while, as you guys have seen. I know there's not a lot of subscribers, but I think we got a couple. And so for those of you guys that actually come back and watch the videos, I appreciate it, and I thank you for still watching. Really motivates me to actually keep doing more videos, because this is kind of a new thing for me. Obviously, I have my gaming channel and I have a vlogging channel, and that's my dog in the background. But this is kind of something else. It kind of, I don't know, it just, ever since I was a kid, I've loved these. So I figure, you know what, obviously we get older and we're not kids anymore, but you can never be too old to relive your old memories, I guess kid memories, I guess you could say. Can't really talk, it's early in the morning. But basically today, there's going to be two episodes. This first one is going to be the cars that we have. I kind of laid them out so they look nice. And then our second episode, which is going to be uploaded right after this one, is going to be the new stuff we got. Because I've been, throughout the summer stuff since I've been gone, I've been getting cars here and there. Not like any hauls, just, you know, a couple when I see them. Of course, supercars, because I love to collect supercars. And I've just been kind of adding them to a collection and just throwing them in a bag, And then eventually, I got the box today when we moved to our new house. So basically, we have all of our stuff was packed, and it's gonna be nice though because we have a lot more room for like racing, stuff like that. It's not gonna be crammed in the apartment. But with that being said, I got to start opening the boxes and saw all these cars in there. I'm like, I gotta make a video. So we're here today. We're gonna get started. So this first video is gonna be, like I said, the old cars. I'll show you what we have that's old. Or that we've already had. Some of you guys may have already seen it if you are not new to the channel, but those of you that are new, you can stick around, or you can jump right to the video after this, which will be getting uploaded right now as we speak. And yeah, so let's jump right in. Alright, so we are back, and it took a little bit, but I got everything organized from what we have. So instead of showing you each and every single individual car that you guys have probably already seen, I'm just going to kind of go through it quickly, and then we'll move into the new car. So everything is kind of sorted right now. So, and this is kind of be our dealer, our lot, where we keep all our cars. Obviously, I can't keep it up every day, because I like to have my room clean and everything. But I want to set it up the similar way every time we do episodes or anything. And the dog keeps dropping dog toys from above, so if you see, like, raining dog toys, that would be why. Because little Ton is sitting right up there. And his brother is right there. You can't really see him, but he is right there. And then there's another dog over hiding in there. So as you can see over there's a sneak peek of everything that's new, but I can't show you all that. Over here is like our HQ. These are where our winners are going to be, so they're going to be secured in the police department. We got all of our police cars over here. Everything from classic cruisers to like the Chargers to sport police cars. You got your more like, what is it? I can't even think of the name. I've been out of the game for so long, but like these kind, like the die-cast ones, as opposed to Hot Wheels. Green lights, sorry, that's what I'm looking for. You got like sheriffs, and you got some military type stuff. So yeah, that's our like HQ area. By the way, freaking awesome ride, Top Thrill Dragster. If you haven't been to Cedar Point, I recommend you go because it is amazing. Moving into it's almost like a junkyard layout, but these are obviously not junkyard cars. So right here, which they kind of got messed up from the dog a little bit, sorry, but these are our daily drivers. Nothing special, just basic couple cars there. Right here is our track cars. So you have like Euro circuit cars, and you have like derby cars, NASCAR, Indy cars, pro trucks, just classic race cars, stuff like that. Anything racing, pretty much anything with numbers on it, really. And then over here we have our, actually let me do that side first, then you can see better. So these are the muscle category, all muscle and classic cars. This one's probably one of our biggest ones. For those of you that remember that watched our very first open race days that we did, this was our fastest car that we've had so far. But obviously we have a lot of new cars, so we'll have to see if anything can beat him. So yeah, lots and lots of classic cars and muscle cars. And here comes the dog. He likes to walk around on the thing. He's looking for his toy. I hid it from him. Then we got some just like service vehicles back here, airport and trash. And then we got some more service ones over there, just not used very much. We have two right here as well, tow truck and ambulance. Right here we have our classics and lowriders. Only three. I don't have a whole lot of those. Look at this dog. Can you see him? Smart dog. I'll give him that. Smart dog. Go up there. And, oh wow, he didn't knock very much over. Just an Audi and a race car, so not bad. See, what he does is he goes up there now. He squeaks it and then he drops it. But I didn't want him to squeak it while we're on doing videos because it would get really obnoxious. We'll play a little bit, bud. Okay, moving on. So we have our dragsters. This one's quite a big one too. We've got all these guys over here. It's all kinds of dragsters. Some of them are fantasy, kind of like this gasoline truck is kind of a fantasy, but it's okay. And then we have more realistic ones like muscle car dragsters, more like the pro mod, stuff like that. So quite a bit. Moving on to back over here, we have our like I guess you could say tuners and yeah, I guess it would just be tuners really. So kind of this one of my favorite ones here, the Subi. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like looks like a drift car. It's like I think it's the Tampos, which what it's called. Sorry, I'm not super knowledgeable on everything. Kind of new to this. But yeah, some more here. These have been kind of our test track cars because we get them with like every track pack you get. So at least the ones I've been getting. So I've been using these little guys as test tracks to make sure the track works before we race. This dog, I swear, look, he found the toy again. He just doesn't stop. Should I lock him in there? He's bound and determined. Okay, on the back side there we have our more modern cars like muscle cars, Fords, Mustangs, Dodge Chargers, stuff like that. Some Z's, a couple Corvettes. And then moving over here, we have our rally cars, anything off-road. The only one that's not really off-roadish, doesn't look like, would be this one, but I just feel like it looks kind of like a rally car to me, like something that would be racing with like rallies and stuff. But then you have like these ones that look more like made for dirt. Like as you can see, the details on this one are pretty cool with the actual dirt bottom and wheels, makes it look pretty good. And then obviously like you have like the buggies that are obviously like made for off-road. So then we have our movie series. Right now I only have Star Wars and Angry Birds. So just those couple there. And then right here we have our trucks. The dog found the toy. We have all of our trucks. So we got Raptors, buggies, some Jeeps, some modified cars, some classic trucks, Land Rovers, Hummers, more Raptors, and yeah. So those are the trucks. We have one random school bus because, you know, we only have one bus, so that's okay. Moving over here, we have all of our fantasy cars, so things that aren't real, just Hot Wheels and whatever. Usually they're mostly Hot Wheels, just fantasy ones, but yeah. Over here is one of my... He found the toy again. Look at this guy. He just doesn't stop. Okay, go lay down. He's doing good of not knocking cars over, I guess. He's getting better. But gotta love him, right? Can't blame him, and he just knocked over the school bus. Tony, you want to say hi to everybody? He'll probably be in a lot of our videos because he's a little mischief one and likes to steal cars when they go down the track, so we gotta watch him. And there goes the school bus again. Over here is my favorite section. These are the ones I like to collect the most, which I forgot to tell you guys. Because I like collecting these type, not quite like this, but I like the, okay, I'm sorry. You can't squeak this, buddy, while we're doing a video. They can't hear us. I like these kind, but I like the hippie buses more. So I want to try to find some of the, like, Volkswagen buses and stuff, but this one's cool because it's got, like, the palm tree and everything. But I also like to collect Chargers. Freaking Dodge Chargers are one of my favorite cars. I think I'd say Dodge Charger, Nissan GTR, and the Koenigsegg Gear are my like top 3 cars that have been my favorite ever since I was little. And then obviously the Volkswagen bus too. But so yeah, I really like the police Chargers. I've got quite a bit of those. Well, not quite a bit, but a couple. Moving over to my favorite section though, this is our exotics. My other thing I love to collect. Anything super really. So Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Maserati, anything like that. We also have some of the classicer ones, like we got older Ferraris and stuff in here too, just because it's still a higher class brand, but I will put them in here. Then we have like Lamborghinis. So yeah, those are my pride and joys right there, favorite ones. And then over here, let's skip this section, we have our trucks. We're trying to get more trucks, because I think even though the trucks don't race, it makes the racetrack look good. Like it sets the scene and everything. So we have just a couple of like Hot Wheels trucks, and then we have one I got from the Smithsonian National Zoo. when I was a little kid, so I've had that one for quite a while. And then we have our Fast and the Furious section. I kind of made this look like a whole little display here. So we got like the trailer, and you got one of the supers from Too Fast, Too Furious, and then you have the 4GT from Fast 5. The green, I think that's from Fast and the Furious, the fourth one. Now I'm not sure about this one. I can't remember if it came with the set or not, but it really reminds me of one of the cars that's in Too Fast and the Furious, along with this one. It's very similar in that same group. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I just feel like that car is in that movie. It might just be a normal Hot Wheels, but it looks a lot like one to me. But anyways, we have this one from Fast and Furious 6, and then of course the Charger from Fast 5 had to get that. And then you have the Tokyo Drift Z up there, and then of course you've got Dom's car there, one of his faves. Then you got the Buick from Fast and the Furious 4, and then you got Brian Subi. And then of course the trucks as well. So that is my collection I have so far. So as I said, some of you guys may have already seen these, but I want to show you guys anyway so we can get kind of a fresh start to the channel as we bring in this new year. So if you guys stick around, we'll have another video getting posted right after this one of the new cars I got while I was gone in this summer. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a great day.